Going live. Story time. I have a story. I have a question. Do you guys recall the first time you noticed you had gray hair coming? You see, my beard is really gray. So I remember the first time my grandmother had told me, son, when you get gray hair, she said, that's wisdom. And I was like, gray in my beard? And I remember this time when I was going to New Shallow Baptist Church. And God rest his soul, General Bone was in the church. And General Bone had a nice beard like myself. And it was gray, like mine. So I showed up and I had no gray. General Bone gonna look at me and say, boy, where that gray? I was like, I ain't got no gray. And then he gonna look at me and say, yeah, because you using that stuff. I was like, what stuff? He was like, you're using that beard dye. Now, this was a Sunday, we in church and we in the choir. I was like, I ain't got that. So then, next Sunday, I see General Bone. He ain't got no gray. So I looked at him. I was like, General Bone, where your gray at? He was like, what gray? I turned around and changed it up on him and said, yeah, because you're using that stuff. So, this was a short story talking about gray beard. So, you know, when when we first get that gray in our beard, we don't want that gray. And then you'll be like, when you told you got a little gray in your beard, you're told you're a distinguished gentleman. So I guess I'm wearing this distinguished gentleman look a lot with this gray in my beard. Now, you know how women change up their hairdos? The different hairstyles and everything. And it's only fair that you, as a man, or us, we change up our beard styles. And either we cut the beard lower or we get that gray out and put just that stuff called just for men. Put that in your beard. Or whatever hair product that is, stuff that you use to dye your beard, but you get that gray out. And I got a little vain. Then I was like, I want it all black. Then you notice when you have gray in your beard, the little young chicks, yeah, some of you brothers go through this. The little young chicks want to holler at you when you got gray in your beard, and and you don't want to be considered a sugar daddy. You know, uh, back in the day when I was playing football, I didn't even have this much of a beard. I had a goatee. So thinking about having a beard when I was playing football, that never crossed my mind. Having a long braid, because I had a guy I played football with. He had two handlebars, braids, and I was like, I want to do mine like that, and I tried that, after the fact. But yeah, I'd like to know how you men feel about not having gray in your beard compared to having gray in your beard. Now, at one point, I was getting called, "Oh, you look like, the guy that got, you know, the name Rick Ross," and I wasn't trying to look like that. How much I'm older than him anyhow, so my look was like that Barry White or that Teddy Pendergrass or that you know uh uh the Black Moses, Isaac Hayes. I was wanted that look. Uh So I was like, let my beard grow, let it then have have it real long, like the Grizzly Adams look. So now it's this charcoal gray. I'm sporting. It's looking good. But I don't want to be nobody's grandpa, and I don't. What? Damn, I can't say that I am a grandpa. I don't want to be Santa Claus, which I don't believe in Santa Claus. But yeah, the beard is the gray is in. I don't know how long it's gonna stay. I'm gonna do like the females. I'm probably change my hairstyle. I remember one time I called my mom. I FaceTime my mother, and I'm like, "Hey, mom, how you doing?" And my mother gonna look at me and say, "Baby, you got something in your beard." And I'm just like, "Is it off yet?" She was like, "No, it's still there." I'm like, "This. What is it, Mom? I'm trying to see, because I'm looking at myself while I'm talking to her. Like, what's in my beard?" She was like, "All that gray. Boy, you got too much gray. I'm gonna need you to get rid of that." And I was like, "Wow." So her friend that was with her best friend was like, "Let me see, Jess, let me see." She was like, "Oh, you need to get rid of that." And I caught it. All this gray was making my mama feel old. So, needless to say, later on that day, I turned around and put that stuff in, dyed it all black. Then I took a picture before I dyed it, and I took a picture after I dyed it. Then went on and posted it on Facebook, and I was like, this is what you got to do. We always supposed to listen to our parents. So my mom didn't want me with all this gray. So I had before I talked to mom, and then after I talked to mom. And of course, I didn't have no gray. Then I posted it, and everybody was like, "Oh, the gray was looking good. You should have kept it." And I was like, "Yeah, but when your mama say you got to do something, you got to, you got to be a good child and listen to what your parents say." And then I found a picture of my granddaddy, Elijah Brown, and his beard. And I was like, shoot, wait a minute, I'm looking like Grandpa. I think I'm going to go ahead and start keeping this gray. So I posted a picture of Grandpa and me with the beard and got a lot of hits on that. But I said, I'm an older gentleman now. I'm 56 years old. Thank God I made it, which is my favorite number, number 56. That was my football number, too. Shouts out to all the 56 us guys. We wear them numbers well. In the days of playing football, I enjoyed that 56. But again, when you start maturing, and it takes a lot. I thank God that God has had just covered me, because I've seen and done a lot of things, and I lost some friends and gained some friends, but like the song say, I'm still here, and I'm rocking this gray for a little bit more. Then I'm gonna change up, and it's gonna be black. So don't be surprised the next time you see Going Live Story Time. I have upped and changed my beard color, and it's gonna be black. All right. So, uh, I wish I could grow hair back. That would be a treat. But what I'm lacking on top of my head, I got a lot under my chin. Okay. So, least thing, I still got hair. What can I say? So, look out, y'all. Here it comes. It's coming soon. And please subscribe to my channel and enjoy what I have to offer. Story time with me, Mr. Brown. And when you subscribe, hit that like button and let me know that you like what I'm saying. Okay? And I'm going to tell you some things. My next subject, I want to talk about relationships, love, sex. I already even brought up drugs now. That was funny. Fighting, drinking, partying, all that good stuff. All right? So, subscribe and like. And until then, uh, love, peace, and happiness. Remember this, okay? Because I always say this. One thing for sure, two things for certain. Life has a lot to offer. And when you have that wisdom, it should show in a good way, not in a negative way. Learn from your mistakes, okay? And try not to create the same mistakes. Learn from them, And I got to give a shout out to a love of my life, Miss Cooks. She gives me the inspiration to do this, okay? Telling you people something and hoping you can relate to what I'm talking about. Enjoy. Until again. Until we talk. Until I talk again. All right? Peace.